Hello, you're welcome once again. I am glad to have you here. My name is Ali Taufik, and quickly I want us to answer a few questions. Yes, questions that help us to start to think about our finances or probably take your mind back to those things you do that need to be adjusted or need you to sit down and have a rethink about this thing. So, if you find any of these questions, addressing you directly, we can always talk about it. Use the comment section, drop your opinions there, and if you need to reach out to me, we'll find a way around that. So, let's get the questions right now. And I want you to enjoy the video until the very end, and then let's get talking after you're done watching this video. Okay, number one of these questions: are you a spender or saver? Now, sometimes it is difficult to actually agree that you are spending too much, sometimes unnecessarily. Yes, I understand the case of people who have got family and extended family, especially if you happen to be either a firstborn or the only person who appears to be doing well. You can really have a lot on you. I understand that. But there are people who may not have all this responsibility yet. They spend heavily and they do not even know where this money goes. So I want you to answer just a yes or no. Are you a spender or a saver? Be honest. Be honest. Answer these questions honestly, and then we can get to talk about it. Number two, what's the last thing or what's the last big thing you bought? And then ask yourself, is it worth it? What is the last big thing you bought? Is it worth it? Number three, are you working towards anything like a new job or a skill that will help you earn better? Or even a skill that will help you do your job better so you can get a better pay? Are you working towards anything like that? Now, you can decide to keep the answers to yourself, or we can talk about it privately. It all depends on you, but whatever the answer is, if it's positive, good for you. If it's negative, be honest enough to start working on them. The earlier, the better for all of us. Okay, number four, what do you like to spend your money on? You need to we need to really settle this question. What takes more of your money from you? Have you ever sit down to ask yourself, what is that one thing that you spend more of your income on? What do you like to spend on? What do you spend on without thinking about it? You should ask yourself and find answers to this question, especially this particular one. Number five, would you rather spend money on experience or things? Would you spend money to either gain an experience or to experience a moment, or spend money on things? Which one? If you have to choose between the two, which one will you go for? We need to settle that. The number six, did your family ever talk about money? Like, did you ever sit down as a family? If you're married, sit with your family to discuss your money. Or if you are a child in the family, did your father and mother ever sit everybody down to discuss your money or the family income or what to do to increase it? Did you ever witness something like that or have the opportunity of being involved in such things? Answer yes or no. It will help us. Number 7. What scares you about money? Yes, everybody have got something to fear when it comes to money. Is it that some people do not fear that they may become poor again? Some people even fear that they don't have enough to live on. Some people even have too much that they fear what to do with it. Like they cannot invest because they think it will disappear soon, and they cannot start a business because they're thinking the business might just crash. So they are with so much money but have no clue what to do with it. So what scares you about your money? What scares you really about money? Everybody have got something to fear when it comes to money. Okay, so number 8, how do you manage money? How do you manage money? When money comes to you or you start to have so much money, how do you manage it? You need to settle that too, maybe within yourself. And number 9, what's your opinion on debt? What's your opinion on debt? Do you think debt is okay, or it's just normal thing, or everyone should be free from debt? Are you even free? Are you owing somebody? Someone is owing you? How do you feel about it? What's your opinion? We should settle that too. Number 10, do you usually have money left over at the end of the month? Yes, especially for those of us who are civil servants or salary earners. Do you usually have some money left over, like from the previous month? Or you spend your money in a way that you still have something left for you until the end of the month? You still have money from the previous salary before the next one comes. Are you like that? And if you're not, you want to find out why. Listen, it's really a big one for you to work on. If you are such that spend all of your earning either from salary or from business or any before the next one comes, that is dangerous, and it can mean a lot, or it can go a lot of way to determine what becomes of you in the nearest future. Now, I am not talking about the amount. It can be small, it can be big, but whatever you earn, you should organize your life around it in such a way that it takes you far enough before the next one comes. Number 11, if you have debt right now, like you're owing somebody right now, how do you feel about it? And what are you going to do about it? If you're already in debt, like you're owing somebody, what really are you going to do about it? What are you doing already? Or how do you feel about it? Do you feel bad? Yes, I do not feel okay owing people. It's not something I like to do. So I am usually scared when I owe people. When I say this, some people will be like, you can, and you're doing business. Yes, there's sometimes if it's business, there are ways you can have people's money with you, and you're not scared because you're very sure it is being managed well. But when it has to do with debts that it's not an investment or in any business, it's maybe a personal one, you've spent it on a personal thing, then that kind of debt should scare you, because one, you didn't collect the money to produce more money, you collected to spend. So what you collect to spend, you must make from another means to repay. You get it now? So you want to think about um, about it before borrowing, and you want to ensure that if you ever borrow, you pay up on time. Anyway, that's it about debt. So, how do you feel? Let me know. How do you feel about debt? And what really are you doing if you're already in debt to ensure that you gain your freedom? Okay, number 12. Do you think that debt is good? Or let's put it this way: do you think that there are good debts and bad debts? Do you even believe in good debts and bad debts? And if you do, what is the meaning to you? What does a bad debt or good debt means to you? 13. Do you know anything about investing? What's your knowledge? How much do you know about investing? If you do, are you already investing? Are you already an investor? And if you don't, you should start learning. So ask yourself and answer honestly. What exactly do you know about investing? And lastly, is there anything about your spending habits that you want to talk about? Is there something about the way you spend your money that you already know and you that these are not okay and you want to talk about it? So, if you do, use the comment section. Let me know what your opinions are or what your answers are, and then we can take it up from there. And if you need to reach out in case, especially the last question, if you need to talk about it, I am always open and we can get talking. Thank you for watching and keep in touch. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel if it's your first time, and also share with your friends. A lot of good things we'll be doing together as a community. See you when we see again, and bye for now.